I get dope, boy. With cabbage by the patches, lettuce living lavish, guacamole by the master, stack of cheddar by the cabinets. Now you see why I'm living large, now you have it. With 24 carats in each ear. I'm a fat nigga and I get this weight by mistake. All it takes is some bean rice and some steak. My plate got food stacked hard in outer space. I top it off with some gravy and now I'm straight. I'm not the type of guy you want in your buffet line. And when they ask me what I can eat, I say all the time. And when I'm done, my double cup is filled with all shake. Dessert plate looking great and filled with all cake. I still make snacks at night when it's real late. Some Zantac with the rack of ribs and some grapes. Yeah, watch my weight and all that. But what I like to eat is carbohydrates and a lot of fat. If I ain't getting bigger, the diet gets scrapped. I'm losing weight, I got some pounds I need to get back. So pull them dollars out and let me get all of that. Half on your 20 piece, but we can never split that.
Ain't just anybody, tear shit down, but don't spice one day about to take the crown.
I'm a fat nigga, I'm a fat nigga, I'm a fat nigga, I'm a fat nigga.
Ain't just anybody, tear shit down, but don't spice one day about to take the crown.
I'm a fat nigga, I'm a fat nigga, I'm a fat nigga, I'm a fat nigga.
My nigga Doe Boy, he be waking and baking with hella edibles, chicken, potatoes, and hella steak with hella THC in it. He don't fuck with the CBD, but an OG need it just for my bacchiotomy. You don't know what that mean? That mean a bullet in my back. Eat this shit for the pain, plus it make me spit this game. I ain't no fat nigga, but I'm Spiceberg Slim. Doe Boy 300 pounds, my Uzi fatter than him. Shit.
Ain't just anybody, tear shit down, but don't spice one day about to take the crown.
I'm a fat nigga, I'm a fat nigga, I'm a fat nigga, I'm a fat nigga.
Ain't just anybody, tear shit down, but don't spice one day about to take the crown.
I'm a fat nigga, I'm a fat nigga, I'm a fat nigga, I'm a fat nigga.
Ain't just anybody, tear shit down, but don't spice one day about to take the crown.
I'm a fat nigga, I'm a fat nigga, I'm a fat nigga, I'm a fat nigga.
Ain't just anybody, tear shit down, but don't spice one day about to take the crown.
I'm a fat nigga, I'm a fat nigga, I'm a fat nigga, I'm a fat nigga.
Smoke a fat blunt after this, I guess I'm greedy. I'm higher than the price of gas in the Great Depression. The pressure from the stress, from the oppression. When I think about bullshit, I can't help but the roller. Cause the kush I be blowing to put your ass in a coma. Extracted oil, hash and moon rock. Have a motherfucker out here doing the moonwalk. I hang with weed growers and dispensary owners. I just can't help it, I'm a motherfucking stoner. Bow down to Mary Jane. Make a whole goose disappear on my David Blaine. Float away on the Kush cloud. Can't you hear the music? I know this Indo is hella loud. Swishing sweets, backwoods, pipes and bongs. You know why I puff? I can't get high enough.
I guess I'm greedy, I want more. Kill me, overdose. I can't get high enough. Can't get high enough. Enter my veins, please don't leave me. I'm nothing without you. Can't you see me? I can't get high enough. Can't get high enough.
Bad bitches and good weed, switching lanes at warp speed. 1 week before 420, that's all that a nigga need. Weed, eat weed, fuck weed, sleep, repeat. She got high off the weed, got high off me going deep. She knew I was from the Bay. Rolled me a blunt and it was shaped like an AK. 47 that is. I'm getting high, you can tell. Hoping all my problems go away when I exhale. Cause while you busy judging us, we busy smoking weed, not giving a fuck. I can't get high enough, but I'm not as thin as you stoned I am. Wait, I'm not as stoned as you think I am. Hey, pass blunts, not judgment. What was I mad about? Fuck it. Roll one, roll two, Jedi, indica, cookies, gorilla.
I guess I'm greedy, I want more. Kill me, overdose. I can't get high enough. Can't get high enough. Enter my veins, please don't leave me. I'm nothing without you, can't you see me? I can't get high enough. Can't get high enough.
Smoking that kush to get twisted, half baked on my Dave Chappelle. Just call me Samson, I stay up and smoke, rolling up random Cheech and Chong, recreational, one after the other. Reminiscing about my dead fallen sisters and all my brothers like, hey, what's going on? Like Marvin, we got money for fighter jets, but the kids are starving. As I ride down the 101, looking at the ocean, drop the top on the Camaro and continue to smoke. And I guess I can't get high enough on my way from the Bay. And I know a blunt a day to keep the drama away. I guess I'm greedy, I want more. No way I can overdose. I just get sleepy or think deeply. And if you love kush, then you feel me. I can't get high enough. I can't get high enough.
I guess I'm greedy, I want more. Kill me, overdose. I can't get high enough. Can't get high enough. Enter my veins, please don't leave me. I'm nothing without you, can't you see me? I can't get high enough. I can't get high enough. I guess I'm greedy, I want more. Kill me, overdose. I can't get high enough. Can't get high enough. Enter my veins, please don't leave me. I'm nothing without you, can't you see me? I can't get high enough. Can't get high enough. I guess I'm greedy, I want more. Kill me, overdose. I can't get high enough. Can't get high enough. Enter my veins, please don't leave me. I'm nothing without you, can't you see me? I can't get high enough. I can't get high enough. Oh.
Welcome to Doe TV, where it's going down. Hottest topics, hottest guests, hottest subjects, hottest smoke. You know what I'm saying? I just want to give a little bit of a shout out to, you know what I'm saying, the people's music that I've been playing so much. And, you know what I'm saying, I thank them for even letting me get the music. You know what I'm saying? I want to shout out to my man, Keela Wilson. This is all Facebook names, so you know what I'm saying? They gonna know you today. Keela Wilson, aka Verbal Skills. You know what I'm saying? He blessed us with bars, alphabetical orders. I smoke good. I don't know. We owe all of that shit to that nigga. You know what I'm saying? For, you know what I'm saying, him doing what he did, his projects, and then, you know what I'm saying, he gave me to play on my show. Shout out to Chef Upright Lions. You know what I'm saying? One of the Lions members. You know what I'm saying? They also locals of Vegas, and they put out good ass music. And he the one who gave us the Puff Puff Pass. Him and his brother B Star. You know what I'm saying? They gave us Puff Puff Pass, and I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? From the bottom of my heart. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for lending your music to us so we can hear it and let everybody in the motherfucking world hear it. And then I want to give a shout out to my homegirl Mariah Burton. You know what I'm saying? AKA Raya B. You know what I'm saying? She be putting it down as a local Las Vegas musician. She's out every night doing her craft. She's a great ass singer. She lets me get the music Let Me In and Wake Up. You know what I'm saying? And, I appreciate her for, you know what I'm saying, letting me get some of her music so I could play it and let the whole world hear these great ass singers and rappers of Las Vegas. Then we'll give a shout out to my homegirl Felita Carter. She gave us the song Drive It Home. You know what I'm saying? Great ass song. She's a great ass fucking singer. You can catch her and her band doing music pretty much anywhere in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? you know, just anywhere in Vegas. Then we got Edward Gregory, aka Nino Breeze. That's the brother that brought us Love Letter. You know what I'm saying? The whole slew of other ones I haven't downloaded yet to my machine because Love Letter is actually the best one I like. You know what I'm saying? And that's also a man, you know what I'm saying, who's putting down his music everywhere all over Vegas. And I appreciate him for letting me get some of his music. Robert Lee Green Jr., aka Spice motherfucking One. That's my homie. That's my road dog. He out on tour right now. Give him safe travels. Bless him for, you know, he got a slew of fucking records. Cash Flow, Can't Get High Enough, Supercalifragilis, Black Lambo. I mean, he just got a shit ton. He got a shit ton. Everybody remembers him from his old shit, but his new shit is even hotter. Shit like Black Lambo, Traffic, Deuces, you know what I'm saying? Crones with Bombs. And you know what I'm saying? That nigga got a slew of a lot of other fucking music that's just as hot. You know what I'm saying? They still capture the minds, and I thank him dearly for letting me play some of his music. The next man is Michael Freisen, aka Mr. Black. You know what I'm saying? My nigga's on vacation right now. He went to Mecca to become a Muslim, but when he gets back, sometime in 2025, we're gonna do music together and hang out, smoke, and do what we used to do. You know what I'm saying? He gave us the songs of Situations and Cry On, which Cry On is one of the hottest motherfucking records we got right now. And I play that motherfucker faithfully. In fact, I'm gonna play this right after I get done giving out these announcements. Who else? James Bynum, aka Jazzy Fresco. That's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? He the one who gave us Drinking Ganja, Burn One. He's got another song I haven't put. I'm saying a lot of songs I haven't put on here, but Burn One and Drinking Ganja is one of the two hottest fucking songs he got. You know what I'm saying? We love him. We want to keep bumping his music and keep it going. Who else? And then a slew of others, you know what I'm saying? And these other people I'm about to name, I'm just gonna shout their name out because I always tag them on my shit because they on their homies and shit like that. But we got James Vodera, Yasina, Brandon, Mike Tyson, Michael Boris, Tommy Guns, Flower Thomas, Brian Kaiser, Surfney, Chris, Joseph Jenkins, Joseph Mark, Joseph Campbell, Tony Chappelle. He's also the one who give us Coogee sweaters. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because his name's somewhat tagged. So yeah, he gave us Coogee sweaters. And then also Black Ice, you know what I'm saying? He gave us the song Night or Day. But you know, I can't tag him because I mean his real name, I can't find him on fucking Facebook. So I can't really tag that nigga. I be wanting to. Chris Kaiser, Shay Recalls, comedian Jay Scott, fellow comedian out of San Antonio. He's putting it down. He's got a lot of shit going on. I can't remember all of it because I'm kind of high, but he has a lot of shit going on. But look him up on Facebook and follow that nigga, comedian Jay Scott. Comedian Jay Huff. I haven't met him yet, but I'm going to do an interview with him soon. But he's also a comedian. I think he's out of Ohio. I think he's out of Ohio. I don't know for sure, but I did see something with Ohio and him in it. So definitely follow him on Facebook, comedian Jay Huff. Willie C. Smith, Colorado comedian. That nigga funny. You know what I'm saying? That nigga's out of Colorado. He's always in Colorado, being crazy as he can fucking be. And then, last but not least, the homeboy, you know what I'm saying, the light-skinned, the Bay nigga. You know what I'm saying? He out in Puerto Rico right now, Christopher Nestor, you know what I'm saying? He a cool-ass nigga. Cooks a lot. He makes a lot of good food, which I can't wait to have some more, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, man, those are the random shout-outs to the people that I wanted to shout out. You know what I'm saying? Because I do be bumping their music, and these motherfuckers do be listening to my show. Tracy Hartson, you know what I'm saying? Another person, you know what I'm saying? Another kind lady. You know, a lot of people I tag, and, you know, I only tag, really a lot of people I tag because they tag me and shit that I don't even be associated with. But you're not, you know what I'm saying? You're associated with Doughboy's World, and you're associated with Doe TV, and you're associated with Doughboy Kaiser. So, you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of association right there. But I'm gonna get back to smoking my weed, and I'm about to play a couple more jams, and then we're gonna start the actual show. Today's episode is kids. Kids versus lifestyle. Which one would you rather have? Can you still live your lifestyle while you got kids? But wait, that's coming to us, you know what I'm saying, right after these next couple of songs, then we're going to get it going. But first we're going to listen to is Mr. Black Cryon, fan favorite, only on Dope TV.
Thug shit. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If you need a shoulder to cry on, oh yeah, I'll be right there. I'll be right there. Say I can help you solve your problem. Oh yeah, I'll be right there. I'll be right there. Yeah. She's my one true love. The only thing in my life. I said a man can't breathe without her in my life. When you hurt, I hurt. The fit is just not right. I gotta make sure you're good, so I can sleep through the night. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah. If you need a shoulder to cry on, ooh yeah, I'll be right there. I'll be right there. Say I can help you solve your problem. Ooh yeah, I'll be right there. I'll be right there. Yeah. Oh, I can feel your soul. If he touches you, my niggas roll. Feel the fire from my Draco. Swiss cheese, the whole vehicle. About my bitch, I might murder you. Go psycho like no nigga know. She's beautiful and faithful. Take a nigga life when I say so. Oh, stacking up my pesos. All about that dolo. If you need a shoulder to cry on, ooh yeah, I'll be right there. I'll be right there. Say I can help you solve your problem. Ooh yeah, I'll be right there. I'll be right there. Yeah. So sexy, essential. My heart belongs to you. Yeah, baby girl, it's yours. I'll come walking through the door. And just when you can't take it no more, there's more I have in store. And I'll be here from now on, with that shoulder for you to cry on. If you need a shoulder to cry on, ooh yeah, I'll be right there. I'll be right there. With that shoulder for you to cry on.
I don't know nothing, bitch. DK. I don't know nothing, bitch. Every time these hoes ask a dumb question. DK. I don't know nothing, bitch. Every time these hoes ask a dumb question. DK. I don't know nothing, bitch. Every time these hoes ask a dumb question. DK. I don't know nothing, bitch. Every time these hoes ask a dumb question. DK. I don't know nothing, bitch.
Look, bitch, you can back on up for these nuts. My ego high, my eyes wide off of this, cuz cup of Henny and I wanna act a fool. Every time a stupid hoe wanna crash a nigga move. I wanna flip out and spaz out. Slap all you niggas dancing trying to stand out. Should I throw them in a mosh pit with white boys? From the DJ booth at Skills Rose to Flight Boy. Huh? What? So what's the business, baby? Got that pineapple Ciroc and I'm feeling wavy. So don't ask me no questions, I'm on some other shit. And all my niggas coked out here, and just so you fuck niggas know,
in the club. Got my Glock in the club. I 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 got my Glock in the club. Every time these hoes ask a dumb question, I don't know nothing, bitch. Every time these hoes ask a dumb question, I don't know nothing, bitch. Every time these hoes ask a dumb question, I don't know nothing, bitch. Every time these hoes ask a dumb question, I don't know nothing, bitch.
I wish I had, can I have, could I get that? That's the type of questions that a stupid bitch asks. Get me so frustrated I could shoot a bitch ass. Don't abuse a bitch ass, just lose her bitch ass. Tryna holler cause she wanna use my quick cash. She see my flash and quick dash, show me quick fast. But that's the type that I don't like, so I skip past. Cause I'm not in the hair and hype just to get that. Show me you ladylike, well equipped with wits, class, intelligence, confidence, and a big ass. The shit's bad cause a lot of chicks sad. They priorities lag, thinking purse, thinking bag. I get a drink and stop her thinking that she gets smashed. Proceed to smack it, rub it, tap it, then I dip fast, real fast, before she asks for something quick. Stop frontin', bitch, I ain't got nothing, bitch.
Every time these hoes ask a dumb question, I don't know nothing, bitch. Every time these hoes ask a dumb question, I don't know nothing, bitch. Every time these hoes ask a dumb question, I don't know nothing, bitch. Every time these hoes ask a dumb question, I don't know nothing, bitch.
Shit, man. THC hit me up and shit. JoJo and Skills. Talking about we got bitches to bring over. I'm like, bring them over, nigga. I'll smash. Then these bitches get over here asking dumbass questions and shit like, dope. Why you ain't got no food in your refrigerator? I like, bitch, look at me, I'm fat. The fuck? Suck this dick, drink this milk, bitch. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Skills. This bitch ain't sucking no dick, nigga. Take it to your room, nigga. Watch some Netflix with that bitch. JoJo girl ain't sucking no dick neither, nigga. That's that bullshit. Told y'all niggas about bringing bitches to my house that ain't fucking the fat nigga. You know what I'm saying? Put this belly all on that bitch's back. Tap out, bitch. Hold these balls in your throat, bitch. I'ma rob you when I'm done, though.
Yeah. That we played some more wonderful music by Mr. Black Rollin' and shit by my man Verb Skills JoJo for show, which we're gonna have him on the show eventually. You know what I'm saying? When he can get some time away from work, we're gonna have him on the show. Another amazing fucking artist. To continue up my roll call, or my shout out, should I like to say, I'm going to continue with them, and then I'm going to bring on my two panel members who are here on the show today. So to finish off my fix this camera. So to finish off, you know, okay, there we go. So yeah, so to finish off my shout outs, I'm gonna finish them off. Alex May is also a fellow comedian out of Decatur, Illinois. He's a very wonderful comedian. I figured that you should get out there. If you're in Decatur, Illinois, Springfield, Illinois, any part of Illinois, you should go see Alex May. Stony Baloney, another brother, but he's from Springfield. You know what I'm saying? You should go check him out. He's an awesome-ass comedian. Joel Cooper, which, you know, he's from everywhere. Michigan, Arizona, who knows? One day he'll be living in Michigan only. But he's also a great comedian. He's touring all over the world. So, you know what I'm saying? You want to go check him out. Wooly Bobo, that's a Tala affiliate. This group I used to be in, to all local, to all loving affiliates. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. I forgot because I don't really bang it no more. But Wooly Bobo, he's a great-ass rapper out of Gary, Indiana. Shout out to Gary, Indiana. Jay Coldwater, who's also a fellow comedian. He's out of Las Vegas, Nevada. You catch him doing comedy pretty much everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Flower Thomas, she's also a great-ass individual. She's out of the California area. She's always traveling to Vegas. You know, she's doing her thing with her Coachella Valley concierge. She got a pretty big-ass name. I really can't say it all. I'm a little high. Let's see, who else? Craig Steven Wilson. That's Stevie Make 'Em Laugh. He's also a funny ass comedian out here in Vegas. He also can be found anywhere in Vegas doing comedy. And last but not least, Mike Tyson. I don't understand it, bro. I mean, he's actually a friend on my page. I don't know if it's the real Mike Tyson, you know what I'm saying? But it's got a blue check mark, so it might be the real him. We don't never talk about shit. I just let him know that his motherfucking weed strain is fire as fuck. That's all I do. I just let him know, hey, man, you have some fire-ass weed. I just want to let you know I'm a big supporter of Mike Tyson 2.0. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully that'll get me to ring up to him. He'll be like, yo, man, you know, you just come over and visit me, you know, if you can ever get out here, you know. So, yeah. And so that, and Brandon Bain Evans, that's my homie, B-Dog. You know what I'm saying? I met that nigga in Harbor Island. We've been friends ever since. He's a cool-ass nigga. He wants to try out comedy. Once I get mobile, I'll go see him do comedy. And then he will do what he does. Let's see. That is the end of that list. Dame Turner, Big D. D's the homie from Gary. That's the homie because we've been friends for 35, 40 some years. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Tommy Guns, we all have been friends since childhood. So yeah. Now let me bring on the panel members who've been patiently waiting on the side. We got one dude, he cooking and shit. He's Chef Boyardee in it. But he really needs no introduction. He's here all the time, representing, you know what I'm saying? He's from Bryan, Texas. He is a cook among all cooks. He is the captain among all captains. You know what I'm saying? He commands no ship, but he's a captain of his own vessel. Give it up for my guy, your guy, now your other friend's guy, and your best friend's guy, Captain James Vodera.
Hey, what's up?
Yep, salute, brother. And then coming on is another is a female. She's always here. She's always supporting. You know what I'm saying? I like it when she come on because I love to agree to not to disagree with her. You know what I'm saying? I like a lot of shit she be talking about, but then she just say something and you be like, what the fuck? And then we go into that agree to not agree, to disagree about some shit. But she's a cool ass friend. I know her in real life, like person to person. We didn't smoke. We didn't hang out. Matter of fact, our last did on 2NSW, we did it. And shout out to my man Kelly Williams. We did it at his house, you know what I'm saying? We was all there. Him, Kelly, you know what I'm saying, Flower, his son, the Afghanistan dude, and Coldwater, and me, of course. So, you know what I'm saying? We kicked it at his house, did a show over there. You know what I'm saying? Got really blowed, got really fucking high. But you know what I'm saying? She's from California. She moves all around the fucking.
Get really blowed really soon.
You know what I'm saying? She moves about the country like a motherfucker. Driving this one same damn fucking truck that just makes it. Yep. You know what I'm saying? That just makes it. But you know, that's a big ass introduction. Let me just bring her on because I didn't brought on a motherfucking long ass introduction. But yeah, she hails from California. She's coming in and driving her fancy fucking wheelchairs with gold D's on it and motherfucking mud flaps. Coming to the motherfucking panel, my friend, now your best friend, Miss Flower from motherfucking Facebook.
What up? What up? It's Monday. Feeling the vibe is good. What a great introduction. That was a really nice introduction to the show in general. Lots of good shout outs to the good people, you know. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I feel like sometimes I got to shout out, you know, I like to give a shout out to the people's music I'll be playing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just because I play that music, that's one thing. But I got to also shout them out. I'm thinking about shouting them out every other show, every couple shows or some shit like that. But you know what I'm saying? Just give them a nice warm welcome and let them know that they are appreciated for their music and for their contribution to my show by letting me play their said music on my show so millions of people can fucking hear it. And And you know, I play a lot of their music. Like I listen to it even when I'm not on the motherfucking show. Yeah. This show is brought to you by Ocean Spray. Cran Grape, one of the best fucking drinks to ever drink when you high. Second to Cran Apple. And then it just goes down the line from there. They got all kinds of flavors. But Cran Grape tastes just like fucking cough syrup with ice cubes in it. So...
Oh, shit. I like Cran Raz.
Yeah, I don't even like raspberry. So I can't even fuck with the Raz. But they got Cran Mango, Cran Watermelon, Cran Grape, Cran Apple, Cran all kinds of shit. I tried the Cran Mango. I love the fuck out of mango. But when you mix it with cranberry,
it's different.
It's a hell of a fucking acquired taste. You know what I'm saying?
Do you like it plain at all?
Oh, just regular cranberry juice?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. I drink the shit out of cranberry juice.
Yeah, I like it plain too. And when I was younger, people always thought I was a little. They were like, "Dang, you can drink that by itself." I'm like, "Yeah, like I liked it."
Only bad thing about regular cranberry juice is that it makes you piss and shit a lot faster because it is just pure cranberry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Pure cranberry makes you shit and piss. Now that's the only downside to it. I mean, I drink motherfucking bottles of that shit, but it does make you shit and piss. Now, when you want to unclog your fucking system, it's all right. I'm gonna tell you a couple things that you can do to unclog your system very quickly. If you just want to take a piss, drink at least a gallon of water a day. That would get you pissing. That's a definite, because I drink a gallon of water a day. That gets me pissing. All right, now, followed by juices. Now, if you drink Cran Grape, you can be okay. But if you drink pure cranberry, that shit makes you shit and piss. I remember I was going to take a fucking drug test. And I was smoking on the way to the fucking drug test while drinking cranberry juice. And lo and behold, I passed because I pissed nothing but cranberry juice. That's all that came out of my motherfucking dick was pure cranberry juice. And I passed. And it was crazy. And the dude that hired me, he was like, you know what? I felt good about your name when I saw it. But when I seen that, you know what I'm saying? He's like, now your motherfucking piss test, you barely passed it, so I know you smoke. As long as you don't smoke before you come to work, you'll be all right here. I was like, hell no. I don't smoke no more, bro. I gave it up. Because I was talking to that nigga. I was like, man, I gave it up. You know what I'm saying? You see how I look? This is how I always look. You ever see me not looking like I'm looking now with my eyes low? Then I'm unhealthy. Something wrong with me. You know what I'm saying? I go to every interview I ever do high because I want them to see me like this. So whenever they see me wide-eyed and shit, you know what I'm saying? My eyes ain't low. They're like, nigga, you all right? I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm currently not happy. I'm not doing good. Yeah, I go to every.
Makes sense. Like that kind of makes sense. That's the same mentality that I have. I think like when it comes to like meeting people. I'd much rather meet somebody at my most casual down day, like at the grocery store type of day, rather than meet them on a day I'm all dressed up. Because if I meet you on a down day and then you see me on a dressed up day, you'd be like, oh, okay, she looks nice today. You see me on a dressed up day and then you see me on a regular day, you'd be like, damn, she really wasn't all that. That's how not like all that, but like, you know what I mean? Like she's bummy, but I'm just comfortable.
Yeah.
And I want people to see me the way that I am. You know what I mean? I don't like to have no surprises.
Yeah. So today's episode is called Kids versus Lifestyles. Or it can just be both. You know what I'm saying? If you had kids and you was in a lifestyle, could you still continue being in a lifestyle? Did you put your kids off on your mama or your grandma a lot? And so you can go party and all other shit? Today we're going to find out who those fucked up parents are. You know what I'm saying? If you put your kids off on your grandma or your mama, all the fucking time just so you can go out in the streets and shake your ass, then yeah, we're gonna find out if you're that type of parent or not. So, you know, two of us on this bitch don't have no kids. But I mean, I've been a stepdad 17 times. So I kind of have the right to talk about kids and raising them. The longest kid I've ever raised was 3 years old. So that was like 3 years I've been with the chick. So yeah, that's the highest. Now, I never stayed with nobody continuously because it wasn't my fault that I left. It was the chick's fault. She was like tired of me being around. And so, you know what I'm saying, she cut me off. I didn't cut her off. So, because I mean, as a stepdaddy, you're an independent contractor. You know what I'm saying? You always sign a little waiver, like I'm just here for a short little time to do the jobs that I need to do, and then I bounce. You know what I'm saying? You know, you keep me forever, you keep me for however long you want to keep me. But this contract states that when I leave with everything I came into this bitch with, and you get nothing. So that's what independent contractors application is like. It's not like a regular application, you know what I'm saying? It's a different application, you know what I'm saying, that the chick fills out. And then, you know what I'm saying, she sends it back to me, and then I look over it, and I decide if I want to join your club, you know what I'm saying, join your children's club. Because some people got badass kids. I ain't gonna lie. Nigga, I done been over to some chick's house where the kids be jumping all over you. You gotta push them bitches off. As soon as they hit the floor and start crying, now she mad at you. Like, what the fuck? Teach these niggas to stay the fuck off.
Yeah, for real? Like that just start crawling all over you?
Yeah, hell yeah. Man, I met like
crazy.
three or four chicks where her kids were just like really touchy-feely. Like they probably been molested by every dude that she's ever been with because they're that fucking friendly with girls and the boys. You know, they just get up to you, they just hug on you. And you be like, why are you hugging me? They be like, oh, because you know she likes you. I'm like, no, I don't want her to like me.
Right, like she's a child and I'm not. Yeah.
Keep your children to yourself until we actually get to know each other. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here.
Real.
You know what I'm saying? Just visiting you. I don't want to do shit with you. I'm just here to check you out and get to know you a little bit better. I appreciate you inviting me to your house. You must know that I wasn't crazy. Although I'm not crazy. I don't need the police looking for me or none of that shit. I like life. So I like life outside of the bars, not behind them. I like them outside of the bitches. So I love life. So I'm not going to do anything crazy to a bitch. So she invited me over. You know what I'm saying? We was kicking it. And then her kids came in there. She had like 4 of them bitches. I'm like, damn, you got 4 fucking kids? And then, you know what I'm saying? Then you let them tell you their story of how they became a single parent and why the dude ain't there. And it's usually because the dude ain't shit. And I mean, most of the niggas that get with these bitches, they just got you pregnant just because you just gave them the pussy and you didn't even ask that nigga for a rubber. You didn't even know the nigga name. So you just gave up the pussy and got pregnant. So I don't know. That's how a lot of these hoes always say the same shit. They always got the same fucking line. And usually it's half and half. Sometimes the chick was fucking crazy, and the nigga was just like, "Fuck this. You be crazy by your fucking self." And I commend dudes that leave these crazy chicks alone. Like this chick that stay across from me. This bitch is bipolar and she's fucking crazy. The dude that she's with, I don't understand. I assume that he's putting up with her because he has nowhere else to go. You know what I'm saying? He put up with her because he don't want to be on child support, or he put up with her, but nigga, when I say crazy, so the other day, they get into a fight. Whatever happened. Then they brought it outside. She yelling outside like, Jason, get the fuck out of here, you fucking pervert. You know what I'm saying? Calling nigga all kinds of names. So then he leaves. 15 minutes later, he comes back. He checks in there, checks on her, you know what I'm saying? I guess she's in the bathroom or whatever. But then he comes back outside and he starts to walk away. Then she's come outside yelling. She's like, just, get your fucking kid and just get the fuck out of my life. You piss me off. Okay, so he grabbed it. So she gave him the kid. And so then he walks down the stairs with the kid. She comes back outside on a whole nother motherfucking, a whole nother page. Now she's screaming, Give me back my kid. That's my only child. That's my beautiful baby. Give him back. And he walking downstairs like, no, bitch, I'm going to the office. You know what I'm saying? I'm through with this bullshit. I'm tired of your shit. So he walks down the stairs. He walks down the walkway towards the office. She runs out her motherfucking apartment, screaming, bring me back my baby. Bring me back my only child. I love him. And then she runs down the stairs, runs. I don't know where the fuck she runs to. I guess she went to go get her kids. Then she gets the kid. Then she come back. She hold the nigga sideways. Now, in the little kid mind, I know he probably like, nigga, I was born into a dysfunctional fucking family. These niggas are fucking crazy. I don't understand why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? She was carrying this nigga sideways. His head just jiggling and shit. And she's like, get the fuck away from me, Jason, you fucking pervert. You raped me at 18. It's like, oh, shit. So then they both go back in the house. And then they yell at the top of their lungs. And I'm just like, why? What the fuck makes me? I mean, what the fuck did you? I don't even know what's going on over there. I just know the bitch smokes a lot of cigarettes and a lot of Black and Milds. And she doesn't go to work. I mean, obviously he works, but she does. So I don't know whose apartment it is. Maybe it's a joint apartment. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but the shit's weird. It's like, this bitch is psycho. And it's like, I want to fuck, but I don't want to fuck nothing crazy.
I think that must be a scary, like, that must be a really scary thing for guys. Because I know we hear about girls all the time talking about creepy guys, but I really appreciate being able to hear my male peers talk about creepy ass crazy bitches, because I mean, it's kind of scary out there. Like I've watched people deal with like weird ass stalker bitches, the type that'll hit themselves and call the police, the type that'll come scratch up car, like just toxic, crazy, weird ass bitches. And so like I can't even imagine trying to make those kind of decisions. Like, nah, I'll fuck the bitch, but like that bitch, I don't even want it. Like, I don't want it.
Let me tell you this crazy shit. Nigga, I used to know this bitch, and nigga, this bitch was crazy. I borrowed her car, right?
Oh boy, here we go.
I borrowed her whip and went somewhere. Decided to stop at my homie house on the way back. She flips out so fucking bad. She comes over this nigga house and she keyed the car. Like
her own car?
No, listen. She keyed the car and was like, yeah, fuck you now. What you gonna do now? I just keyed the motherfucking car. Now what you gonna do? And I was like, bitch, it's your car. I was like, we ain't gonna do shit. I was like, I'm not gonna do shit because you keyed this motherfucker. You's a crazy bitch. And then she was running around. She kept keying it, so I recorded it. You know what I'm saying, on my phone. I recorded her being fucking crazy. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna laugh about this shit when I'm on a toilet or some shit. You know what I'm saying? You gonna scratch up your own car and then be like, "What you gonna do now?" Okay. Fast forward 2 weeks. 2 weeks later, I'm chilling at my crib. I'm at my father's house. I'm chilling outside. You know what I'm saying? Me and my pops, we sitting outside chilling. And a motherfucking cop pull up. He parks in front of, our house, but, he could be going anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who the fuck house he was going to. But then nigga decided to walk up on our property. And he was asking for Omar Kaiser. And I was like, yeah, that's me. Wow, what's up? He was like, well, I need to get your side of the story before I take you to jail because you keyed up Monica's car.
I think you had that video.
I was like, well, sir,
I got you. Watch this.
So check this out. I was like, well, before you think about ever taking me to jail, you need to watch this video that me and my pops been watching over here for the last 20 minutes, laughing. I'm going to show you a video, then you can go back and arrest her bitch ass. I showed him the video, and me and the cop was cracking up. He was like, damn, she keyed her own car? I like, nigga, she keyed her own fucking car. And then trying to say, and then I guess I assumed that she must have called you guys and told you I keyed up her shit. No, here's the video show that this bitch keyed her own fucking car, nigga. And so yeah, so
hold up. No, was it a black cop or a white cop that came up to you?
There's a white cop. You know, a lot of white cops being Gary. You know what I'm saying, nigga? It be some blacks, but it's a lot of whites.
I'm honestly surprised that a white cop let you get your side of the story out.
Oh yeah, because I mean, nigga, he ain't Gary. He already know how Gary, Indiana niggas get down. You don't want to get popped out in these motherfucking streets off some false accusation shit. You know what I'm saying? He don't know my dad got a gun. You know what I'm saying? He don't shoot this nigga if he try to take me away. He don't know. So he just did like a good cop. He got both sides of the story. You know what I'm saying? My side, I just showed him the video. I like, shit, look at this shit, dude. We gonna both
Holy
laugh.
Shit, an uncorrupted cop. It's a fucking Christmas miracle.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because it was a black girl and a black man. So he really didn't give a fuck about size. Now, if it had been a white woman, yeah, he would have came to my house and locked me up with no questions asked. I wouldn't have had the time to show him the fucking video. But since it was a black girl, yeah, I was like, nigga, the bitch is crazy, nigga. I don't even talk to her no more, bro. I deleted her number. But here's the video about her crazy ass. And he looked at it. We looked at it twice, and so we cracked up both times. He was like, I like the part when she was like, now what you gonna do about it? And I like your response. Shit, we ain't gonna do shit about it. Because you keyed your own shit. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck you gonna get mad at me? Yeah. And you know how the cop found me? Because I never showed the bitch where I lived at. He Googled my name and he saw that I was a comedian and shit. You know what I'm saying? In the first, you know what I'm saying? Cops can dig deeper in the video in Google and look for shit and get niggas addresses and all this shit. And he got my Las Vegas address and he got my Indiana address. Since he was already in Indiana, he tried that address first. He was correct. I was sitting outside. I was like, shit. He was like, yeah, I know you're a comedian. I was like, yeah, I am. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, you should come out to a show one day. I got one in Valparaiso. If you're ever in Valparaiso, you come out to this show. I gave him a flyer and everything. I think he came. I could really tell because
I would think maybe he did because I mean, like, that shit was all hilarious. Like, I mean.
And I talked about that incident on stage. We all laughed about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, how the fuck did she? I borrowed her car. She got that. And it was just like crazy. She got that fucking mad at me because she thought I was over a chick's house. I stopped over another dude's house to cop some fucking weed. I mean, if I'm talking to you, I'm just talking to you, bitch. I'm not out here fooling around like them other niggas be doing you. Yeah, I was over my homie house buying weed, and she came out there and keyed the motherfucking car. We both come outside like, what the fuck? Because the alarm went off. I'm like, what the fuck? So I go outside with the heat. It's this bitch out in the middle of the street. I keyed the fucking car. Now, nigga, what the fuck you gonna do? You gonna ride around a keyed up car looking all stupid as shit? I was like, I'm not gonna do shit. I didn't even call her out her name. I was like, I'm not gonna do shit because it ain't even my fucking car. I was like, and I threw her the keys. I was like, here you go. And I walked home because I was actually down the street from my own crib. So I threw her the crib. I was like, shit, you crazy. I was like, my boy gonna take me to the crib. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I threw her off, you know what I'm saying, just in case.
Oh man, that is fucking wild.
You ain't gonna do shit. And the chick that I was with for 3 years, nigga, how she did me was so fucking foul. But I didn't give a fuck. See, I'm a cool ass dude. That's how you could tell I'm so cool. Because, nigga, I came in the house one day, and there was another white boy sitting in the kitchen eating food that she had cooked for this nigga. I guess she met him at her job or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So they was kicking it at her house. I came in, and I was like, oh, what's up? And he was like, not much. And I was like, who are you? He's like, his name was Jason. Like, I'm Jason. I work at Dunkin' Donuts. I'm like, oh, that's what's up. Oh, you must work with this bitch. I was like, oh, you fucked her? He was like, no, not yet. I'm like, oh, okay, that's what's up. I was like, all right then. And then I left and I went in the room and I just got my shit, got my clothes, got my little PlayStation and shit, packed it up. And I just walked out. I was like, all right, peace out. You know what I'm saying? I just walked out, hopped back in the truck, and went to the crib. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to always have a place to stay.
That's crazy. So, like, he just basically like, nah, I ain't fucked yet, but that's the intention.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh.
Yeah.
Then
crazy.
this bitch had the nerve to call me and ask me how come I took all my shit and I left her house. I was like, bitch, I'm like, did you not know?
Because your coworker just said you about to fuck when I leave. So like,
I was like, did you not hear what your coworker said to you? You were standing right there in the fucking kitchen when he said, when I asked him, I said, oh, you fucking her? He said, not yet. So that meant that he must be with you. You must be talking to him. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the reason to be in here anymore. I guess he can watch your kids. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to go back to my crib. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm going to play my PlayStation. Yeah, she was like, yeah, why you take all your stuff and leave? I didn't tell you to leave. I'm like, bitch, you ain't got to tell me to leave. Your motherfucking friend, he let me know to leave. So, hey,
right.
I didn't say shit. I didn't get mad at you. I didn't say shit to you. I just left. I went back to the crib. You know what I'm saying? I got a house. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about being stuck in the street if you put me out. I got a crib. Like, well, you already knew that. I don't even know why you asked me that dumbass question. Because she was like, I didn't want you to leave. She like, he was being funny. He wasn't fucking around. He's not fucking me. I was like, number one, when you're in a relationship with another man, and then this said so man comes to his house, and there's another man sitting in the kitchen eating food that you have fixed him. That is so much motherfucking disrespect.
Yeah, that's
regular nigga. Now, a regular dude would have probably went upside your motherfucking head, but I'm not one of them niggas. I just get my shit and I just leave because I'm not trying to interfere in your new boyfriend shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, deuces. And yeah, she was like, no, he was being funny. We laughed about it when you left.
That ain't even fun. I'm glad you brought that up because females, these females out there be in, I don't know what kind of la land they be in, denial, whatever the case is, thinking that all men in the world don't want to fuck. Like these people ain't around you because they're your friends. They want to fuck. Like it's a very fine line between what a friendship can be between a man and a woman and niggas that's literally just waiting until the day you say, hey, you can fuck today. Like it is what it is. Like
hey, give me 1 second though. I'll be right back.
Yep, that's not.
I've been around too many dudes. Like I've been around too many. I grew up, you know what I'm saying, a little differently, and I don't know. I wasn't really feminine, but I wasn't like a tomboy either. Like I don't know. I think I just somehow when I was young, I learned how to put like that feminine side of me away because I was more wanting to like work and be part of something and build and be around, successful men and intelligent men that I respected. And from the beginning, I approached it as that and let them know that like this is a mutual, like this is a relation. This is not. Oh, I'm sorry, because I'm going the other direction. But like, I'm not the fuck sister. I'm not the friend. I literally am an asset, and I want to be able to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain it, but like, yeah. So I just think I learned a little bit differently and was honored to be able to learn men a little bit differently because I took the sex part out of any equation. Like, I don't know. I was able to do that young and see a whole different side of things.
Man, she wasn't the only. I had 2 females try to play me like that. Another one happened in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? And once again, but the chick in Vegas, I really liked her though. You know what I'm saying? I really liked her. You know what I'm saying? We fell out because she did the same shit. She pulled the same bullshit. I came over to her house and she had another nigga in there.
Damn.
And they was like wrestling. And I was like, what the fuck you niggas doing? And then they jumped up like, oh, we just fucking around. I'm like, oh, really? I'm like, what the fuck? This your brother? This nigga better be your brother. She's like, no, this is my homeboy Saul. Like, yeah, I know this nigga. This nigga go to church with me, bitch. I know this.
Right.
I like, Vegas is pretty small. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So I snap off at her. You know what I'm saying? I didn't hit her. I rolled a blunt. So before I got mad, I rolled up a blunt because I knew I was about to say some shit. So I rolled up a blunt and I lit that bitch and I smoked on it and then I lashed into her. But I didn't, I didn't yell. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, why the fuck I gotta come home and see you fucking with? I mean, not home, but why the fuck I gotta go up to the over here and see you fucking around with this dude like this? That bullshit. See, I see, you can't be trusted. I mean, you just can't be. I mean, it's sad I had to find out like this, but
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So then I just left. A couple of days later, you know what I'm saying? I went over there, we had dinner, and she surprised me with makeup sex, and so I forgot all about it, you know what I'm saying? That's why I forgot about it. But then, like a month later, this bitch told me that she was motherfucking pregnant. And now, most niggas be upset. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't upset. I was like, oh, okay, I'm about to have a kid. That's what's up. I've always wanted a kid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I want to see if I will not abandon this nigga like my daddy abandoned me. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see if it's gonna happen. And so, I start preparing for a baby arrival. You know what I'm saying? I let her take another little motherfucking test and all this other shit, I bought baby clothes and all that other shit, you know what I'm saying, preparing for the arrival. Motherfucker, like 3 weeks later, I come to this bitch crib and she don't even know I came in the house. You know what I'm saying? Because she on the phone in the back with that bullshit. On the phone with that bullshit. Probably talking to that nigga Saul. I think she was. But, you know what I'm saying? She on the phone. She talking. And I hear this bitch say, yeah, I told that nigga I was pregnant so that, you know what I'm saying, he'll give me some money, you know what I'm saying, so I could take us out.
What the fuck?
And I was like, whoa, wait a minute. This bitch just... So I didn't bust in on her. I let her finish her conversation. I walked out the house and I called her on the cell phone. And I was like, yo, man, what, you know what I'm saying? She clicked over. She answered. She's like, what's up? I was like, yeah, I'm about to come over. She's like, oh, okay, I'm at the house. I was like, all right. So I come in. You know what I'm saying? We talking. And, I rolled up another blunt because, I was about to go in.
Yeah.
I rolled up another blunt and I started smoking. You know what I'm saying? Now, she didn't smoke back then. She smoked now, but she didn't smoke back then. You know what I'm saying? We started talking and I was like, yeah, how your pregnancy coming along? She's like, oh, it's coming along good. I was like, shit. I was like, yeah, it probably is because your stomach ain't getting bigger. You know what I'm saying? You already somewhat of a chubby bitch, but you ain't getting no more chubbier. You just staying the same. Like, it look like you're like fucking losing weight. I was like, are you really even fucking pregnant? And she was like, yeah, I am. And I was like, well, you know what? Since you said that you are, I need you to take this pregnancy test and I need to see if you really are. And so I pulled off the pregnancy test on her. And she was like, wow. She's like, why we got to go through this again? I just took one like 2 weeks ago. I'm pregnant. I'm like, well, no, because I didn't look at, matter of fact, I didn't look at any of them that when you took it. I just believed you. But, I should not believe you because you are a lying ass bitch. You know what I'm saying?
She a lab for sure. She a Labrador.
So she goes in her room. She slams her door. She started yelling like, it's fucked up that you don't even fucking trust me. You know what I'm saying? I knew a nigga like you was untrustable. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, bitch, now you in the room yelling, making yourself mad all over some false shit. I was like, I'm gonna just sit out here. I'm gonna smoke this blunt. I'm gonna wait till you calm down. But no, that's not what she did. She went in her room and she called that nigga Saul and had him come to the house because she thought I was gonna do something. This nigga Saul pull up. He come in talking shit, and I'm still smoking. And I'm like, see, this is why I don't like bitches. I'm not gonna never be gay, but I just don't like bitches. You know what I'm saying? They always pull. I'm like, what the? I'm thinking in my mind, I'm like, what the fuck does she call this nigga over here for? Because you know what? Only thing's gonna happen is shit. I'm gonna end up beating this nigga's ass, and then I'm gonna just beat your ass because you put this nigga on me, and then I'm end up going to jail all over some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, what the fuck? So the first thing I did is that I stood up because this nigga, he was like 5'6", I don't know, 5'7". It didn't matter. I don't give a fuck how tall he was. I was about to mop the floor with this nigga. I was gonna really use him as the fucking mop.
It don't matter how tall he was smaller than you.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Now he was a little bit more. Now he was a lot more huskier than me. You know what I'm saying? He might even be strong.
I'm just smaller than you in height, motherfucker.
But I'm gonna dent this nigga forehead, so he ain't gonna do shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna dent this nigga in the forehead. So he ain't gonna do shit. So before I did anything, I told him. I said, "Do you really want to go there? Just ask yourself that question. Do you really want to go there? Because if you really want to go there, I'm gonna really go there with you. And when I'm done with you, I'm gonna kick her ass because she called Joe dumbass over here." And you know what that nigga said? He was like, "Man, I really don't want to fight you, bro." He was like, "I really don't want to fight you, but only reason why I'm here is because she said that she was scared of you." I was like, "Nigga, why the fuck she gotta be scared of me? I ain't never did shit to make her be scared of me." You know what I'm saying? I'm not that kind of dude. I don't even, and I'm like, in all honesty, nigga, I don't want to beat your ass. I just want to just leave and not have to deal with this shit anymore. Like, I'm done with this bitch, and I just don't want to fuck around with nobody. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. And he was like, well, yeah. He's like, well, I don't want to fight. I didn't even come over here to fight. I'm like, yeah, I'm happy you saying this. You know what I'm saying? He was really scared. He was shaking. The nigga had goosebumps and everything. That nigga was really fucking afraid. And I knew he was afraid. And I don't want to I don't like to beat up on scary niggas. Because he already scared, which means he gonna tuck and he just gonna accept these blows. And that's not even a fun fight. That's like a fucked up ass fight. You don't never want to fight a nigga who already on the ground curling up. Like, that's like, he already scared. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be tired for nothing. So yeah, I ended up leaving the crib, but I did throw this nigga keys across the desert though. I did throw this nigga keys across the fucking desert. And I ain't gonna beat you up, but I am gonna chuck your fucking keys.
Well, shit, he should have had his keys on him. That's his fault. He was slipping.
Yeah.
And it's her fault she was slipping, having the door open, and you fucking on multiple niggas. And I wanted to ask a question earlier. I was trying to say, were either of these women or both of these women mothers with children in the home present?
All right, so the first chick, Monica, she had kids. You know what I'm saying? She had like 4 of them motherfuckers. So she, you know what I'm saying? That's the one that didn't train her kid. The bitch was always crawling on me and shit and hugging me. And like, hey man, fuck all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's the chick that keyed her own fucking car. You know what I'm saying?
See right there, that is when we talk about, like, because we're talking about parenting and the kind that leave they parent, we talking about the parenting thing. So the equivalent to leaving them with the mom and going and clubbing over here is these crazy bitches that be doing this dumb shit, and then these children aren't there. Like, so when the psychological of that, so you're psychologically destroying your own property but it's property that you allowed somebody else that you don't really know to have and use, and in your home, and your children are climbing all over. Like, there's a problem there. Like, that's a psychological problem.
Yeah, and then the second female, she didn't have any kids. She was single as, you know what I'm saying? She's single as a motherfucker. Well, no, she was dating me, but no, we ain't
Okay,
had
so
no
the one
kids.
that said she was pregnant was
Yeah,
just, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
And then when she had said that shit, and I believed her and all other shit. Now I took all the baby clothes. You know what I'm saying? I keep receipts, so I took all that shit back, got all my money back. I didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Bitch gets nothing. Like, people.
But yeah, I left her after that. I left her and I didn't talk to her no more.
And you know what? And that's an example, but look at the example there. And just again, for females and males that are listening out there, like, so you had mentioned you liked it her though. Like, you know, she was the one that you kind of liked it. And so, you know what I'm saying? Like, bitches be getting it wrong and dudes be getting it wrong. So, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this bitch, you had a dude, a cool dude who liked you and who would have been cool with you having a kid and making it happen. And y'all could have had a cool little thing. You had a dude who liked you, but you take advantage of motherfuckers and then go fuck with motherfuckers that don't like appreciate, like, just weird ass shit. Like, that's what I mean. Like, relationships and bras and dudes and stuff. It's such an interesting subject.
Bitches ain't shit. Yeah, so we're gonna play a little song real fast. Gotta get me some. Gotta grab me a fucking water. So we're gonna play. We're gonna play a little Alphabetical Arsenal by Verbal Skills. It's a fan favorite.
I like that one a lot. I really would like to see, can you get them to do an interview or something? Like, I don't know, they're pretty cool. I'd like to see what else they're into besides music.
Yeah, I'll try to see if I can get me in on the interview.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna play a little Alphabetical Arsenal by Verb Skills. Yeah, when this song goes off, I'm gonna come right back and we're gonna continue our conversation. We're gonna dig deeper into the kids versus lifestyle. So, you know what I'm saying, stay tuned for some good shit. Verb Skills, Alphabetical Arsenal.
Yeah, a little creativity and skill. Something these niggas like nowadays. Check it out. I got that alphabetic, poetical language arts flow. While y'all pass is trash and far from pro. But if you wanna learn this craft, bring all your folks to English class 101. Let's start this show. I got that alphabetic, poetical language arts flow. While y'all pass is trash and far from pro. But if you wanna learn this craft, bring all your folks to English class 101. Let's start this show. The gun ball god verb with his predicate pistols, grammar grenades, and mental missiles dead in your issue. Verbal clip on my hip. When in bed with a chick too, in case she rhyme coming, I'm ready to spit too. Grammatical Ginsu, sharp as a pencil. A metaphoric machete that's ready for big dudes. Constantly keep a deuce in my big shoes. On the prowl with two vowels vicious as pit bulls. Hollow tip homonyms that'll rip through a bulletproof vest. Flesh into the gristle, into the bloodstream, infecting tissue. My alphabetical arsenal is now official. I got that alphabetic, poetical language arts flow. While y'all pass is trash and far from pro. But if you wanna learn this craft, bring all your folks to English class 101. Let's start this show. I got that alphabetic, poetical language arts flow. While y'all pass is trash and far from pro. But if you wanna learn this craft, bring all your folks to English class 101. Let's start this show. I got a chrome-plated cadence with a rubber grip handle, shooting similes at speeds that'll leave you dismantled. Bars as bombs blowing. Any hint of a scandal, lynching his run on sentences that ramble. Yes, in conjunction, this nigga's dumping. The punctuation you facin's the exclamation is coming. Period. Cause it's nothing to kick something. Oppose my flow, better dash, get the running. Hold up, comma, pause your click. Cause y'all ain't fit to spit or brawl with this. But if y'all insist, then kick your tunes. Cause paragraph paramedics, they'll fix your wounds. As I rival typos, X and goons. As next the flex gets stretched and sent to doom. It's like the Matrix. I'm a sentinel, the judge and jury that came to sentence you. I got that alphabetic, poetical language, arts flow. While y'all pass is trash and far from pro. But if you wanna learn this craft, bring all your folks to English class 101. Let's start this show. I got that alphabetic, poetical language, arts flow. While y'all pass is trash and far from pro. But if you wanna learn this craft, bring all your folks to English class 101. Let's start this show. I got that alphabetic, poetical language, arts flow. While y'all pass is trash and far from pro. But if you wanna learn this craft, bring all your folks to English class 101. Let's start this show. I got that alphabetic, poetical language, arts flow. While y'all pass is trash and far from pro. But if you wanna learn this craft, bring all your folks to English class 101. Let's start this show.
Yeah, my man Verb Skills with Alphabetical Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I know Verb, Mr. Keela. I've been knowing that. You know, we've been friends for over 35 years. No, I ain't been that fucking long. I'm bullshit. I met that nigga in 2005 though, so that's about 20 years. That's about 21 years I've been on him. Yeah. I've been on that cat for a long fucking time. The way I'm gonna tell you how we became friends. We was living in Janice Brook Bay Apartments over on Stewart and Nellis, and I was staying in the apartment across the courtyard from him. I found out he smoked weed. His wife smoked weed. They had 2 little girls. You know what I'm saying? I started smoking weed with them. I spent a lot of time over their house because the people I was staying with, they didn't smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? I had just got out of jail, so I just moved up with my homie, you know what I'm saying, for a couple of years or whatever the fuck. I just got in jail, so I ain't had shit. I ain't had no ID, so I had to get all that shit back. I was chilling with this nigga sleep so much. This nigga was like, nigga, you know what, man, you be over here so much, bro. You might as well live over here. I was like, well, I don't want to intrude on you niggas already for you motherfuckers. He was like, yeah, it is. He's like, but, you know what I'm saying, to pay for your room and board, he was like, you can be like the live-in like nanny. You can take care of my 2 kids so that me and my wife, we can go out and party. Now, that brings us up to that point when I was talking about, you know what I'm saying, putting them off on other people. Mm-hmm. But I guess it's not really putting them off because, you know, he was asking me to live with him and shit, you know, be like a little nanny or some shit. So, you know what I'm saying? I accepted because, you know, the people I was staying with, they didn't smoke. It was
convenient. It was a convenient situation. I hang out over here. Make sure your kids is straight. Y'all out there doing whatever. I don't fucking know, but whatever.
Yeah. And so I decided to do it. So I moved in over there, and I started living with him. And I didn't really have that much bread because, you know, number one, I had no ID yet. I had to get money to get ID. I need some money. I had to get a job to have money. So I started selling weed because, you know.
Wait, and how long had you known this person?
Now, when I moved in with him, I had known that nigga about 6-7 months.
Okay.
And you know, you got to be a real trustworthy. It's something he saw in me, like, yeah, this nigga ain't gonna fuck with my kids, which I'm not, because like I said, I like living. I like to live on the outside of the bars. I don't like to be behind bars. That's no fun. Shit. I like to live on the outside of them bitches, so I know things not to do. And so it's something that you gotta trust the motherfucker to watch your 2 little girls. We talking about daughters. We talking about little boys. You know what I'm saying? We talking about little girls. And so, you know, saw something in me. So he asked me that I wanted to chill over there. So what had happened was I started selling weed. You know what I'm saying? Then we really started smoking. You know what I'm saying? I really paid for my shit, but I was making some bread. I was making a lot of money selling weed. And then one day, like in 2005, it's like, I think it was July 2nd, 2005, And he came to me and he was like, me and my wife, we came up with a decision that we're gonna send you back home. You know what I'm saying? Because now, you know what I'm saying, now you've been, I've been there 2 years. I was living with that nigga for like 2 years and shit.
Oh,
you know
damn. Okay.
And, yeah, you know what I'm saying? His daughters were a little bit older and shit, so where they can be at home by themselves or, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. And you know what I'm saying? Plus, they wanted to move. And I was like, cool. I like, shit, that's what's up. Yeah, you can send me back home. You know what I'm saying? And by then, I already had a Vegas ID and shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't
He
have a
gave
lot.
you the appropriate amount of time, I think, to get that somebody that doesn't have any resources is really gonna need to get their shit kind of back together.
Yeah.
A realistic timeline. People be expecting people to have it done in like a month, and like that's not realistic.
Yeah. So yeah, he legitimately gave me time to really get back on my feet. And through selling weed, I got back on my feet because I had money to do shit now. I was buying my own groceries and I was buying them shit. You know what I'm saying? And so I was smoking with him. So, you know what I'm saying? I understood. I didn't look at it as no hateful shit. I understood because I didn't want to be there living with them anyway. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't feel, you know what I'm saying? They got married people, nigga. They want to fuck and all the other shit. You know what I'm saying? They can't do that, all that shit. But it worked out because I had a little girlfriend. I really did fuck that bitch downstairs on that couch. That bitch let me drive her car and all that shit. And you know what I'm saying? But that's for another day. But yeah, he gave me time to get back on my feet. And then he sent me back to Gary. So in 2005, I go back to Gary and I really get my shit together. Because I'm at my father's house where I don't have to pay no rent. You know what I'm saying? I still get a job. I still offer him money, but he be like, nah, you'll need it before I will. So okay. You know what I'm saying? So I just keep my money and I save up and you know what I'm saying, I do whatever. But you know what I'm saying? That's when I met Scott, you know what I'm saying, and all kinds of other shit, you know what I'm saying? So, life was good, you know. I met a lot of motherfuckers in 2005, and then on head up. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm trying to remember 2005.
But another person we want to talk about is all right, we're gonna use some celebrities like Cardi B. When Cardi B goes out and do shows and party and all the other shit, she is never seen with her kids. That's one thing. But you do see her with her kids when she's not partying. But she puts them when she want to go hang out. Who knows? She must have a nanny. You know what I'm saying? She puts them off on a nanny while she goes out and party. You know what I'm saying? Kids versus lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? She had kids. You know what I'm saying? Then she had kids with a nigga that she must have known this nigga was not going to be a daddy.
Your take on it, I think celebrity children definitely get raised in more of a there's a structural understanding because when they're out partying, they're not really just out partying. They really do structure their partying around appearances and around things that are going to continually make them the bag. So I think it's kind of like it's no real different schedule than like somebody else, like you said, maybe just having the grandmother watch them or having the nanny watch them. They're just able to do it in a more organized fashion. And the people who just having granny watch the kids over here are usually out just fucking for free and out getting DUIs or doing dumb shit. Like, I will at least say that when I do see most of the celebrities out doing their thing, it does appear to always coincide with something that is beneficial for their families or an investment for the most part.
Like NBA players always got their kids with them. They got them they be sitting on their lap at the fucking press conference. They be hanging out with them before they play the fucking game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the one person bring up that does that is Steph Curry. His little girl been hanging out with him since she was like 3 years old. Sitting on his lap at the press conference and shit, like, you know what I'm saying?
And how do you? So wait, and because I think that you're saying that's a positive thing, and I kind of look at it as a negative thing. And how do you feel? Like, how do you feel about that? Like,
I think it's pretty cool because he's always with his kid. Only time he's not with his kid is when he playing an actual game of basketball. You know what I'm saying? So them 48 minutes, that hour that he's not playing that he's playing basketball, his kid is right there on the sideline watching him. And when he gets done, he picks up his kid and he brings it to the press conference. And you know what I'm saying, he holds, you know what I'm saying, he's always around his kids. Like every time you see him, he is always around his kids. And I think that's a good thing because, you know, we don't have enough fathers in homes as it is. And I think he's setting a real good role model situation for niggas that need to stay home and be with their bitch. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, he has a lot of money, but so does his female. You know what I'm saying? I think she had celebrityism. I think they met when they were both celebrities. So, you know what I'm saying? That's you know, pretty cool.
So do you legit think that the children are just being so ever family children with them, or that it's strategically placed again with people that have agents and people that have, you know, people that are setting all this stuff up? Is, you know, you're going to be with your daughter at the press conference at 2, you're going to do this, that, you know what I'm saying? Like, because the ploy of, and that's what I say, I kind of look at it interestingly backwards. I don't think it's I think it's child exploitation sometimes when celebrities or ball players or people have their children kind of forefront in things. And I understand why people do it, because they want to address the memory and the history of them being present at that time in certain things, like I said, strategically media placed interviews and things like that. So I don't know, I'd be interested to see what they really are like on a normal day at the park, you know?
Well, unfortunately, I don't hang out with Steph, so I don't know exactly what the fuck Steph do. Okay, I'll use an example. Spice One and his kids. He's always with his kids, except when he's on tour and he's traveling around to pay the bills. He is with his kids when he's not on tour.
But he doesn't exploit them. He doesn't do videos and interviews all day with them, though, exploiting being that kind of a father. We know that because we know him. You know what I'm saying? And people that are around and people that have, you know, observed. But for the most part, it's not exploited that he is that with his children all day. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's because, you know what I'm saying, he's one of those celebrities that keep his kids on the wrap.
That's what I'm saying, and that's what I was looking for. Exactly. Like,
he don't even want them in the spotlight.
I think that there's a special goodness in parents when they don't exploit their own children in certain light. You know, the once in a while occasional stuff, that's different, but you know what I'm saying? I feel that a lot of celebrity ball players, entertainers, all that kind of stuff, I feel like the children are definitely being used in
when you talk about
full strings way.
When you talk about celebrities exploiting their kids, then you gotta look at people like Beyonce, Kim Kardashian. Those motherfuckers exploit their kids. Now they put their kids up, they put a beauty line of products in their fucking kids' name, and then they show their kids all the time on the goddamn commercial with all this makeup on and all the other bullshit. So now those motherfuckers, now they exploit their kids. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? Beyonce, not Rihanna, because you know what I'm saying, you didn't even really know she had kids until she showed them.
I feel that about Jay-Z and Beyonce for sure, in a certain light, because you know, I think too, when you reach that kind of level of worldwide recognition and kind of stardom, can you really get away? Can you live your daily life without people being in your face? And then you learn yourself, so you learn how to make it happen for your children. And then, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure it's really hard to navigate in that world at that status on
Bill
how to
Gates.
Protect your children in the entertainment
Bill
industry.
Gates is more famous than Beyonce and Jay-Z, and he don't even put his kids out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he walk around easily. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't even know. The only way you know Bill Gates got kids is if you Google them. But you would think all the time that this nigga was a single nigga, no wife. Well, no, he probably had a wife, because I think they talked about his wife in the news. but you would never know he had kids if you didn't Google him. And he's a lot more famous than Jay-Z, Beyonce, or Kim Kardashian, any of them bitches. So I mean, you can have kids and never put them in the motherfucking limelight. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have to Google to find out this nigga got a kid. Like, damn, I didn't even know 50 Cent had kids. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? And then also it'd be something like you be watching some of the celebrity girls or celebrity women or whatever, and they be trying to be all secretive, all big secret, and then they just can never resist to just go full force out and be like, yes, it's the baby, blah, 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 like, and then just start using their kid for it. Yeah, no, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Some people now, poor people, now average motherfucking poor people like ourselves, now, you know what I'm saying? Now we know, hey, you know what I'm saying? We want to keep the lifestyle, so we don't want no kids. Because, you know what I'm saying? Whenever a bitch have a kid, she be like, damn, I can't do shit no more.
That's how I felt like I did. I felt like I had to protect this human being, and I had to be you know, like I had to protect its world, me, our name, our paperwork, keep a roof over. I just, there was so much. Like with my son, I was with my son, and then until I just wasn't, and I had to go do personal stuff for myself. And at that time, it was a whole arrangement where he actually lived with my mom for a while I had to go, and it was like a transition in my life for me. So I went to gain what I needed to be able to be a good, healthy mom for him. And you know, it was an interesting situation because I didn't really live a life of partying. I mean, I worked out in the industry, but I didn't really like party. I didn't hang out. I didn't do drugs to do drugs and get high. I didn't drink to get drunk to get, you know what I'm saying, fucked off. I didn't allow no dudes to like take advantage of me or run no play. I really like had to be this strong woman for my kid. No matter what I did, I had to protect my name and their legacy. And even through the stuff that I did, like you know, business wise or moves that I made that other people might not understand, or if they're on the outside, because everybody was on the outside, because there was nobody on the inside to understand, like, you know what I mean? I still think I did a pretty damn good job. And then I raised my son to at least get to 18 before the threat of a child. And then my daughter, you know, she's 23, about to be 24 this year. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, my daughter, same thing. My daughter had a family. So I had more of a family with her where I could make maneuvers and do my own thing, but I still didn't use that time to party or like fuck off shit. Like I accomplished shit, you know? I'm proud of me. So that's why I have the opinion that I have sometimes so strong against other women about being a baby mama or to your baby's dad or having a man that does anything for you or shows you appreciation, because there are women out there that wish that they had that or that they could allow somebody to be in their life to even have part of what y'all have, and y'all take it for granted, and y'all hurt good men, and men hurt good women with the same weird shit. And we just got to do better as humans to, like, I don't know, man. My bad. Sometimes I get a little deep, you know.
Oh, okay. Oh, you finished now? Shit, I had to use on everything.
I know.
You don't sound like that. She gonna go the next 30 minutes, nigga. We gonna just
but I could, because that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people literally be like, oh, you talk this kind of way. Yeah, because I can say that, because I didn't get drugged and get fucked in the industry and then get mad because I got fucked on and talk about rape. I didn't let nobody fuck me over and not, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I can look at this and evaluate it better.
Yeah, but you don't need to talk for the whole next 30 minutes.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah,
don't
yeah.
need
No, I'm my bad.
you,
My
you,
bad.
don't, you really don't need to.
Yeah,
But in other news, I got some good news because I feel so proud of
that was
myself.
a crazy story.
I feel so fucking proud of myself. Now, when I first started this college thing, the first week I started with an F. And I had an F as a fucking grade, and that stands for failure. And you know what I'm saying? Now we're in the 4th week. So it took me 3 motherfucking weeks to bring my shit up to a fucking C.
Okay.
So now I'm fucking passing for real. But I'm about to bring the C to an A. So you know what I'm saying? Stay tuned.
Oh, what's up, bro?
Go,
You know what I'm saying?
Joe. I didn't even realize we're back in school right now. Go
Oh yeah,
ahead.
I've been in college for 4 weeks now.
Good for you.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go. I'm going to attempt to try to go for my bachelor's, but I'm going for it in a different field. I'm not going for it in no computer, nothing like that. I'm going for bachelor's and digital film and screenwriting.
Oh, that's amazing.
And since I'm a comedian, I feel that I probably need all the shit that they're about to teach me about the world of digital film and screenwriting. And then if I get my bachelor's in it, I don't know where the fuck the bachelor's will take me, but it's just to say I got a piece of paper. Hey, I got a bachelor's.
Just even you being enrolled, taking the class for your bachelor's will get you in the door at all the new film studios opening here in Las Vegas. And you could probably snag yourself one of those silver screen deals where you sit back and you're a writer for all the shows that come through for the next 10 years. Let's do it.
Well, yeah. So
you could smoke weed all day and do whatever you want, write a few lines and say ha ha ha, fuck bitches and drive cars and tear up a lot and have fun. That sounds like a great 10 years, doesn't it?
Yeah. So I'm going for this bachelor in digital films and screenwriting, and I'm hoping to do very better in it. You know what I'm saying? Once I bring my ship to an A, then I'll be good. I'll be passing. I'll be able to keep getting that federal aid money as long as I'm passing. So that's I'm bringing it up for number one, the federal aid money, but I'm also bringing it up for myself too. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted that it's a different type of college, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not on campus, so I don't have to worry about anything that's going on campus. I ain't got to attend chapel or none of that shit. I ain't got to go to none of that because that shit is boring and I will fall asleep. Because I remember when I went to Pensacola Christian College. Yeah, you had, from hours of 10:45 to 12 o'clock, everybody that lived on campus, faculty members, dean, everybody had to go to chapel. And this when they have a nice little hour worth of service, choir, all that, you know what I'm saying? Singing out the hymn books, all that. I used to sit in the back in the top row and I used to go to sleep at every fucking service. I was back there up in the stadium because of that, because you can sleep better.
I'll tell you what though, Mike. But sometimes, I like for people to look within to find the power within themselves. Perhaps you might be the energy that, because all of those people were doing all of that at that particular moment, was the perfect time for you to rest in the Lord's house, you being a son of his also. So don't ever look at your actions as like, sometimes non-participant. Maybe you're participating in your own destiny way,
Yeah, well, however I'm participating,
like,
I was
think
listening,
of it like maybe
but I wasn't listening.
the biggest blessing, because all of those people's energy and you were giving it straight to the Lord because of your rest in his house.
Well, number one, I was tired because, like I said, I had 2 early morning classes that sometimes I attended. It was drawing 101 and I think it was an English class that was second period. That drawing shit, yeah, I took that. I don't even know how to draw. I was gonna fail that class from the time I started. I don't even know how to draw, so I didn't even take the class. I just kind of like didn't even go to it. Fuck, I'm gonna fail anyway, so I might as well stay in bed and just fail. because I'm a fail. I don't need to go to class to fail. It's something that I can fail at home. I'm in the bed.
Man, okay,
So-
I feel the
Right.
same way. That's kind of how I feel about my days every day. Like,
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying? So I would sleep all the way to about 9, 10 o'clock. I'd get up in time for chapel. And then I found out where the homies was at, and how we all meet up for chapel. We'll sit up in the top row, and I go to sleep like every fucking day. Because right after chapel was lunch. And so, I took lunch for 2 periods. I took lunch for 2 periods. I went and got my lunch the first time that I had somebody else go up there and get another plate. You know what I'm saying? I had lunch twice. You know what I'm saying? I lived on campus. I didn't give a fuck about shit. All the rules they had, I didn't give a fuck about none of them rules, bro. I was doing shit that I shouldn't have been doing, but I was doing. I had 2 PE classes. You know what I'm saying? So 2 times throughout the day, I'm going to hang out in this gym and just play basketball all fucking day.
that's fun.
You know what I'm saying? And I think I had a Bible class, and I went inside this Bible class, and I recognized that I had all the homies in the class with me. They was like, dude, by the time you show up, I was like, yeah, man, I didn't know where to go. I had nowhere to go after lunch, so I just came to class. But yeah, about my second year, I was a little bit better, but then I got kicked out anyway, so it didn't matter. It was a waste of a year.
Right.
But I had an ultimatum to go to college or get out. I was like, shit, I'm going to college. Fuck this. So I'm gonna get out, but I still got a home to come to. You know what I'm saying? I just can't. When I got kicked out of college, I just came home and got a job. You know what I'm saying? My mother was a drill sergeant. She was like, nigga, you gonna have a job in my house. So yeah, I had a job. You know what I'm saying? Come home at night, just chill. I wasn't even smoking weed back then. I was just bad just to be bad. I wasn't smoking weed. I wasn't drinking. I wasn't doing shit. I was just a bad kid.
What did you do that was bad though?
Let's see. Let me. You want me? So let me start off.
Yeah, because like, what was really bad that you did?
I once got in trouble because, it was just a BB gun, but I took that bitch and I shot my mom's car up because she pissed me off.
Okay, yeah, so that's kind of irregular. Okay, what else?
I used to. All right, so instead of washing dishes, I would take some dishes, I just throw them outside and shit, throw them in the snow, and then she would recognize it come spring when all the snow melts. She see all the dishes outside, like what the fuck?
That's kind of a no. Well, okay, so I'm gonna give you a point for that one on an artist collective idea. You were only exploring the idea that the snow would melt and eventually wash the dishes themselves, and then she would have her dishes in the spring nice washed after the.
No, I just want
What's
to
the next one? I'm gonna give you that one. What's the next one?
I don't know what I was thinking, but I remember I sold both of the TVs in the house for money because I wanted some money. So I sold her TV and I sold my TV.
Common mistake of kids. You need some money, you got a TV, you know somebody will buy it. You just think you'll get another one. That's a common mistake. So I'm gonna give that one to just being a reckless teenage young adult. What's the next one? So far, you've only done one bad thing.
Well, for a short stint, I used to steal out my mama's purse.
That's just that could just be a hood thing.
But
that could be classified as a bad kid though, because it's like a question of lack of respect in a way.
Then I used to write bad checks on her name and shit.
So far, I only see the bad rebellion against stuff actually about the mom. Yeah.
Then I made a mistake and I pulled a knife on my mama. Then she pulled out a gun and she shot at me.
You and your mama had
you brought a knife to a gunfight.
Yeah. It's okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was rebelling because my father left me in a tree when I was 5 years old. He left me in that motherfucker tree, told me he was going to get some ice cream, and he just never came back. For 3 days, I sat in this fucking tree, wondering if my father was going to ever come back, and no, he didn't. So I guess I was rebelling. I guess I was rebelling against my mama. I was trying to show her that you can't raise a boy. You need a man to raise a boy. You can't raise one by yourself. I always say that. Women say that they can raise men, but really, I mean, you raise them how you want to raise them. You don't give them no men values at all, because you don't do the same shit as men. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't teach him all the shit that a man can teach him. A man would take him fishing and put the worm on the hook from a female would take her fishing, and she ain't put no worm on no motherfucker. She not even gonna buy no motherfucking worms. You just gonna fish with
anymore. I don't know, because there's a lot of bitch ass niggas out there that don't know how to do none of that shit. Change the tires.
Now there are, but back in our day,
that's out there learning how to do a bunch of shit. So we kind of like up the grade. But yeah.
Well, you know what? How did they become bitch ass niggas? I mean, they grew up with nothing but females. So I guess he became a bitch ass nigga because he grew up with a female.
Yeah, so that are females, because
that's what I'm saying. So yeah, she raised him up with passion and feeling sorry for herself, because I'm pretty sure when he broke his arm, she cuddled him and told him it was gonna be all right. His father would be like, man, get your ass up. Dust off. Oh, your arm broke. Well, let me take you to the hospital. He didn't cuddle him and none of that shit. But I'm pretty sure the mama cuddled the nigga. She kept him on the titty a lot longer than he should have been on that titty.
I don't know. I don't know. I've watched a lot of these women that like don't love their children. They don't love the sons because they're of the dad. Like, I watched a lot of women be fucked up to their own kids because they don't even like them, while they keeping them from the dad and the dad's family that could love them and raise them right. It's crazy out there. Let me ask you a question. When you reunited with your father, did he like ever explain why he walked away, or did he say it was because he could not deal with your mama, or like did you ever come to a settlement with that? Because I mean, like you're decent with him now, like, you know what I mean, like that's your dad.
I mean, all right. So when I first met my father, like I used to go visit him when I was younger and shit like that. I know I got memories being with him and shit like that, but not a whole lot of memories. But when I actually went to live with him in 05, when I went back to Gary, I lived with my father. And when I lived with him, we really didn't talk about it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I kind of know why he left. He left because my mama beat his ass with that motherfucking big wheel. That was the last straw. So you know what I'm saying? He left because of that.
So did you see that?
Yeah, I was sitting on the big wheel before she snatched me off.
As a kid, you knew that's why your daddy left. You knew your mama done ran your daddy.
Well, no, I didn't know that was the reason, but I kind of figured it. You know what I'm saying? I was only 5 years old when he left me. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he stuck around a couple months after the will thing beat. You know what I'm saying? He still stuck around.
Another argument.
Yeah, so they must have an argument after that or whatever, and then he just left and he just never came back. But when I met him in 05 again, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he welcomed me into the home. I'm saying he didn't give me no rules and none of that shit. He was like, man, you know, welcome to the crib. He showed me around, and then I rolled up a blunt, we smoked, and then we went and got some meat. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we've never talked about it.
Almost an unspoken understanding.
Yeah, it was just unspoken understanding. I mean, I was like, nigga, you didn't be with me when I was a kid, so you are gonna give me at least 5 or 10 years together.
Oh, good. Okay.
So I mean, I made sure that he gave me 5 or 10 years together. You know what I'm saying? Before we, you know, saying found out we can work out, and I found out that he was actually a cool ass nigga. Yeah. I mean, all this shit my mama was saying about him, she was saying it out of hate. You know what I'm saying? She was saying out of hate and out of spite, you know what I'm saying, all the bullshit. So, you know what I'm saying? Because they had a turmoil motherfucking relationship. So, you know what I'm saying, they wasn't working out. So, you know what I'm saying, he always told me that, yo, man, your mama all about money, bro. That's all he used to tell me, your mama gold digger.
Man, you know like you're an example to like a lot of what's going on out there currently with, you know, parenting situations, and unfortunately for you, you know, have humor and you were able to kind of work your way through, you know. But a lot of people
Yeah.
don't. They just don't get that kind of stability in themselves. So I hope somebody hears your story and they like, you know,
I'll
hold on for themselves and like work through it. Because
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I made it all work. You know what I'm saying? I made every situation work out. So even when I went to the all boys school, I just made the shit work out. You know what I'm saying? I don't regret shit that I've ever done. You know, I did it. Fuck. At least I talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I'll just keep it bundled up for anger issues. You know what I'm saying? I talk about a lot of my problems. You know what I'm saying? And, you know.
Yeah.
I used to hate school. I used to hate school. I'm surprised I got a C.
School was something that I did, and it was so like school was something that like I was so bored with. Like it was like I already either knew or didn't, like it just I don't know, like I don't know. School was very boring and I couldn't concentrate. It was just too much going on around me. And I made it through with flying colors. But look at today's show. I just want to mention today's show is actually currently being sponsored by the silhouette of Captain James Vadero. I just wanted to say that. I've been waiting all episode to say that.
Medicated chili, nigga. I'm making some more medicated chili.
Yeah, I wanted to go to college, but in all honesty and the very much truth, I could not figure out how to fill out the FAFSA form because at the time of college, I currently lived in 3 different actual places and the same time, and I really didn't know like what it overwhelmingly confused me the very first 3 lines of the form, and
well, you know what? One day
I went to work, and so I went back to work.
One day I'm gonna have a FAFSA. I'm gonna just title it FAFSA. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Learn
how to do FAFSA. I'm gonna just learn how to do FAFSA.
I'm gonna seminar. I'm gonna teach you how to do this shit.
Yes, and we should charge people $1. You could charge people $1.
Well, I'm not charging nobody shit because I'm not about to go through all that. So
I could just make you a Six Link. They could give a donation for $1.
You know what I'm saying? I'll put my Cash App up, but so, but I'm gonna just show people how to do the FAFSA form because I'm very well, you know what I'm saying? I know all about it. So
well versed.
That is really cool. And then you know what I can do? I can put that video and I'll give that over to Girl Monday, and then they can put it on Monday's classroom. That'll be so cool. I love stuff that really teaches people how to move forward in life. Like people always say, oh, you could do this or you could do that, but people don't always take the time to be like, hey, you could go right here, you could click here, you could do this. This is what you entered. This is what this means.
If you really want to help motherfuckers out, teach them how to do their taxes.
I know how to do taxes online. I could always go to class and teach that.
I don't know how to do taxes, so I can't teach nobody shit.
Oh well, let's do that. Like, let's do that next week. Like, let's make that like right before April. We do all that.
I haven't filled out taxes because I haven't had a job in so long, and then when I go back to job work, they gonna be like, "Nigga, what have you been doing for the last 2 to 3 years?"
Yeah.
Like,
and here's the thing: like, you don't have to file taxes if you don't make over a certain amount anyway.
Oh, I know. That's why I haven't filed taxes.
Mm-hmm. And you can go back 3 years on your taxes if they owe you something.
I haven't filed taxes since 2019, since the last time we got one of them little fucking stimulus checks. That's the only time I ever put anything inside IRS. So I haven't filed a tax form in who knows how many motherfucking years. 6, 7 years.
But I could do that. I know how to do the taxes. I know how to do online taxes. They're just, you just have to plug the right numbers in the right places. But I used to know how to do long form taxes. I used to do my own taxes by hand. My mom always did, and so she taught me. And that's
government money.
crazy.
So
my mom still will do it by hand, and I'm like, we can do it right here online. And she's like, okay, well, I'll do it this way. I know what it's supposed to be. I'm like, damn.
All right, so we got about 10 minutes left in the show. So we're gonna do some shout outs so we can get out of here on time because I've been on here for 2 hours. And I smell my broth cooking from my motherfucking chili. I didn't put nothing else in the thing but broth. So the broth is cooking. And there's nothing else cooking. I'm gonna have to wait for everything else. But you know, we had the kidney beans, the meat, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna need tomato paste. Fuck. I don't think I got any tomato paste. Can't make chili without tomato paste. I mean, you can make chili, but
it's not gonna be good chili.
Yeah, this is not gonna be good chili. And I don't want to use enchilada sauce. That's not the same as tomato paste.
That's just gonna taste weird.
Yeah, I don't
Do you have a tomato?
No. No, I don't. But I do got DoorDash. And I do got a couple dollars in my account, so I'm gonna see how much tomato paste costs from Dollar General.
$1.68 maybe.
We're gonna find out.
I don't know. I haven't priced that in a while, but that shit used to only be like $3 for $1 and shit, $4 for $1. And these days prices are so crazily interesting high. And when I grew up in a grocery store, I worked since the time I was 13 years old on paper. And there's the price of things. Like I know the price of things, and the price of things aren't high everywhere. Like it's interesting how places mark up certain things in certain places for sure.
It's only 75 cents for a little can or $1 for the big can.
Okay, see. Shout out to what is it, DG? Shout out to DG for keeping prices low for the people in this depression. I got hit up by somebody who said, "Do you have any rooms in your house that have not left the 80s, like the 80s, 90s, or whatever, and then needs updated? And if you were a fan of New Kids on the Block." And I was like, that's crazy, but I don't have a house that hasn't been updated since the 80s, so I didn't qualify.
Oh, okay.
But if you know somebody in Vegas, they are looking for somebody who has a room, who was a New Kids on the Block fan, who hasn't had a one room in their house at least has not been updated in your family home since the 80s. And if you contact me and get you in touch with them, it's for a TV show and some other things going on. And yeah. And oh, my bad. Let me take this extra moment just to tell you about one more thing going on in Las Vegas.
Hold on. We're supposed to be doing you're supposed to be giving me a shout out.
This is my shout out.
Oh, okay.
Right. So yeah, so on St. Patrick's Day, we're having a coffee and cars event. So you can pull up on your fancy car or your not so fancy car. You can get the tickets on Eventbrite, or you can hit my Facebook page. I think it's there. It might be. I'll have to share the link with you if you want to come. If you're interested, hit me up. We're gonna do that. So shout out to Doe for hosting tonight's show and having a really interesting topic. I always like to help parents with perspectives out there to see, just what, I don't know, there's just so many different things going on in the world, right? So be better people, be kind, drink water. Happy birthday, wherever you are on this globe. If you're not on this globe, if you're in the galaxy, shout outs to you, shout out to the world. Yay me. Still my birthday, still celebrating. And Mary Jane, what else? I don't know. Have a good night, everybody.
All right, James, can we get a little shout out from you?
Shout out to you, though, as always. Shout out to J. Coldwater. Shout out to Flower on Facebook. And shout out to Swisher and Marijuana. And hopefully I'll be having some of that tomorrow.
Hey.
Why say something different on there?
Yeah, I sent you a fucking message on your phone. It finally updated. When I went to go cook, it says moving through network in transit to next facility, arriving late.
Oh, okay.
So fingers crossed that motherfucker should be here tomorrow.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. All right, well, my shout outs is shout out to everybody, shout out to Flower, shout out to James, shout out to Coldwater, shout out to all the comedians, you know what I'm saying? I gave a lot of shout outs a lot earlier, so shout out to all those people. Yeah, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? We had a great little show. We are going to end this one on time because I kind of want to go cook, play the game, play a little Generation Zero. You know what I'm saying? Just do a lot of fun, different shit. We're going to play the song Bars by Verbal Skills. So, you know what I'm saying? That's about a good 4-minute song. So we're going to get out of here on time. And I'd like to thank everybody for coming out and joining up and showing off and, you know what I'm saying, having a great debate like always. Until next time, well, tomorrow's a 2NSW show, so I won't be back till Friday. Shout out to Grand Canyon University. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody else. About a list of bars by Verbal Skills, only on Dope TV. Check it out.
Bars. So if we talking dead or alive, bars. Make sure you put me in your top. I'm hard and sick with raw linguistics. I'll break it down for you since you all and missed it. I get on my mark, take off, then rip this off the hinges. Verb playing words like the art that this is. Taking all contenders. With a lost pretentious, so-called demented bosses, henchmen, they all get sentenced to a Holocaust and lynching. Hear the difference when I start to spitting. You ain't hardly hitting, rather soft and timid, not inventive nor authentic. So I hit them hard with venom, not a curse, but you thought I spit them. Verbal Skills got the rhythm of the God up in them, and you done started them. Bars, 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 bars. So if we talking dead or alive, bars. Make sure you put me in your top 5. Flow's ill, got the flu for real. My snub nose stay runny cause it shoot to kill. When y'all ain't ready, and I ain't tryna stoop and kneel to y'all level, rather smoke a few in the coupe and chill. Puff, piff, pop, pistols and pills. My paragraphs paint pictures people visually feel. My pennies is large for paper, pretty panties come off. Be patient, play your part or I'ma pay no regards and just pause the perpetrating and all. Cause I pray for the day I practice, I'm prepared to pop off. When payments involved, protect yourself or pain is the cause. Cause my peace will paralyze you for the pettiest cause. You ready for war? I don't think you ready at all. Cause soon as I'm caught, I'm dead in the mall. And leave your body like a bear skin spread on the floor. Fireplace from afar with your head on the wall. I got bars, 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 bars. So if we talking dead or alive, bars. Make sure you put me in your top 5. VSOP, gifted unique. Slang sacks over tracks like Piff in the streets. Words pure, straight, raw, just sniff it and see. The better the beat, the higher that you get off the heat. My verbal herb hits your nerves like it's THC. Keep my bars in a baggie, not an MP3. Perfectly constructed paragraphs, PCP. Need a hit, I got your fix, just come see me. My lean gets you dumb high, it's DMT. With a cadence full of codeine and a sweet technique of taking flows to the stove and start rocking them up. Hit the shows, get the chopping them up. Now you copping from us. Who hotter than us? Cause ain't nobody stopping the rush. Protecting my stock is a must, cause my profits is up. A star you would call legend in a hall of fame. Performed into things you never saw in this game. I got bars, 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 bars. So if we talking dead or alive, bars. Make sure you put me in your top 5.